Is the Good Hope Center really being taken over by a Nigerian church?
Well, no, it's not actually. I can't really say. I can't really say too much about this, but
Can I ask, are you reviewing the sale?
it's not that we're reviewing the sale. It's the person. I don't think that the person actually had the money that they said they had, and so they are unable to pay for it. And
So does that mean it is still on the market? Or
no, it
what?
goes to the second highest bidder, and you'll be very interested to know what the second highest bidder was.
Oh,
The first highest bidder was a church. The second highest bidder was a mosque.
you're joking.
I'm not.
So,
But I'm not sure that I'm allowed to say that. So please, let's just. I've now said it. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have. But the bottom line is, I think it will now go to the second highest bidder. And
at what rate, do you know? Is it still?
it was 5 million less. It was 135 to the church, and it was 130 to the
So there's some Muslims
Muslim
building.
institution. Yeah.
Okay.
And importantly, to all those critics that said, why didn't you include housing as part of the sale? Part of the development proposal by this Muslim community institution is affordable accommodation on the site. So that is going to be, I think, let's now hope. Now we start to go through the money checks and everything for the second bidder. Let's now hope that they do have the finances to.
That's terribly
to do it.
interesting.
The following is an email response from Pastor John to the Mayor's office on Thursday, the 16th of July, 2026. Copied in the correspondence were the Executive Mayor City of Cape Town, City Manager, Legal Services Department, and the Property Transactions Department subject. Request for official clarification and urgent meeting regarding the Good Hope Center disposal process. Dear Sir/Madam, we write concerning recent media reports in which statements have been attributed to the Executive Mayor of the City of Cape Town regarding the sale of the Good Hope Center. According to the reported interview, it was suggested that the highest bidder, identified as a church, did not possess the financial capacity represented during the bidding process and was therefore unable to proceed with the purchase. It was further stated that the property would now be offered to the second highest bidder. St. John Holdings, Proprietary, Limited, together with New World Faith Ministries, wishes to place on record that we are unaware of any official communication from the city confirming these assertions. To date, we have not received any formal notification indicating that our bid has been rejected, that we have failed to satisfy any requirement of the sale process, or that the transaction has been terminated. We respectfully state that to the best of our knowledge, we have not failed to meet the requirements communicated to us by the city. Throughout this process, we have engaged with the city in good faith and have continued to cooperate with all due diligence and compliance requests. We remain committed to concluding the transaction and have been awaiting formal feedback from the city to enable us to finalize the purchase. In light of the seriousness of the reported statements, we kindly request 1. An official written statement from the city confirming the current status of the Good Hope Center sale process. 2. Clarification as to whether the statements attributed to the Executive Mayor accurately reflect the city's official position. 3. Confirmation of whether any decision has been taken affecting our status as the successful bidder. 4. An urgent meeting between representatives of the city and St. John Holdings, Proprietary, Limited, to discuss the current position, address any outstanding matters, and establish the way forward. We have made significant financial, legal, and administrative commitments in pursuit of this acquisition. Consequently, we find it difficult to reconcile the reported public statements with our ongoing engagement with the city, particularly in the absence of any formal communication addressed to us. We remain committed to working constructively with the City of Cape Town and trust that this matter can be resolved through transparent and direct engagement. Given the importance and urgency of this matter, we would appreciate your response at your earliest convenience and would welcome the opportunity to meet at a mutually convenient date. We look forward to your prompt response. Yours faithfully, I.J. Anosike, Chief Executive Officer.
Is the Good Hope Center really being taken over by a Nigerian church?
In light of the recent xenophobic attacks in the Republic of South Africa, it is imperative that individuals and institutions occupying positions of influence exercise care, accuracy, and responsibility when addressing the public. The remarks in question raise serious concerns and require clarification. Is the church situated in Nigeria? Is the property under discussion Nigerian or intended to serve Nigeria? For the record, this is a Church of Jesus Christ based in South Africa with a predominantly South African congregation. Furthermore, should the church succeed in acquiring the Good Hope Center, no portion of the property would belong to Nigeria. The Good Hope Center will remain a South African property situated in South Africa and intended to serve the people and communities of South Africa. Describing the church as a Nigerian church is therefore inaccurate and potentially harmful. Within the current climate of xenophobic hostility, such language may portray the church and its congregation as foreign entities and may unnecessarily expose them to prejudice, hostility, or targeted attacks. As far as Pastor John is concerned, his ministry, calling and service unto the Lord and the public should not be reduced to his country of origin. He regards himself first and foremost as a citizen of the kingdom of God, serving people across national, cultural, and ethnic boundaries with a global mandate and influence. Public broadcasters and influential public figures have a duty to communicate responsibly, verify their statements, and avoid language that may inflame social tensions or misrepresent individuals and institutions. Accordingly, we call for an immediate correction of the public record and a formal written apology to Pastor John and the church. The remarks made were inaccurate, irresponsible, and failed to represent the identity, values, and work of Pastor John and the ministry he leads.